to set up your project for this challenge, the first thing I want you to do is to head over to your console. And while NodeMon is running, you can see that we don't have our prompt, our $sign, right? So that means the server is running using NodeMon. I want you to type RS and hit enter. And what this does is it forces NodeMon to restart. That's what RS stands for. And what that means is that it will rerun our app.js, which, if you remember, will make our posts array become an empty array again. So it deletes any of the posts that we currently have in our homepage. And from this blank slate, I want you to head over to Compose and to create a single blog post that has the title of test. And it's really important that you have the same title as I have here. And then inside the post, you can write any sort of mumbo jumbo, or simply head over to Lorem Ipsum and put in some Lorem Ipsum text in there. So now we have a single blog post. Now here comes the goal of the challenge. Now we know that we already have this post with the title of test stored inside our post array. And you can refresh the page a couple times just to make sure that it's definitely there and we haven't emptied out our post array when we updated our app.js. The aim of this challenge is if we can type /posts/test spelt out exactly the same as the title of our blog post, then when I hit enter and I go over to our console, I should be able to see match found. So I want you to write the code inside app.js that checks whether if this parameter value is equal to a title of a post that we've got inside our post array. And if that's true, then you're going to log match found. Simple as that. And your code has to work even if the word is different, right? So it will be /posts/testing. And when I hit enter, it should say match found. Now, at this point, we're not too worried yet about the casing. So I'm typing it exactly as I see as the post title. I'm not changing its casing, and I'm also not adding 2 words, right? We're going to deal with that a little bit later on. Pause the video and see if you can complete this challenge. Now, the first hint is instead of console logging the value of the post name, which we're getting through the URL as a parameter value, I want you to save it into a variable. So say something like const requested title is equal to request.parameters.postName. So now we can check this requested title against all of the titles inside our post array. Now try out the challenge again and see if this hint helped you to complete it. All right, so here comes hint number 2. Now remember that our posts is an array, right? It's an array of post objects. And post objects look like this. They have 2 key value pairs, one that's called title, one that's called content. What we need to do here in order to complete the challenge is we need to check if our requested title matches against any of the titles inside our posts array. But because it's an array, we have to loop through the array in order to reach each and every post object to check its title. Remember how we used arrays in the past and see if this hint now helps you to complete the challenge.